So let me start off by showing you my gear. I have a Les Paul Studio here with a capo on the second position, and that's going to a volume pedal that I'm going to use to swell the notes in and out. And that's going to a delay pedal, which is just going to go straight to the amp. And in the amp's effects loop, I have a few pedals here that I just use kind of sparingly. My amp is a Twin Amp, Fender Twin Amp. It's all tube, 100 watts. And instead of going to a guitar cabinet, it's going to this little guy, which is an Axe-trak. And basically, there's a speaker in here and a microphone in here, and it's completely enclosed, so I don't bug my neighbors too much. And that's being fed out of here, and that's going right back to my board. So that's pretty much the setup that I'm going to use for this thing today. And over here at the board, you can see that I've run out of tracks. So instead of going to my 24-channel recorder, I'm going to go to this little guy. And I'm going to record one set of chords for each of the chords that I need in this particular part of the song. And I'm just going to bring those in and out as the song comes in. So it's going to end up sounding like an organ, and I think it's going to work for what I'm doing here. Alright, so we're ready to start tracking. And again, I have the capo on here, and I'm just going to use harmonics on this one, and I'm going to play 5 different notes and run them through the delay pedal with the feedback up all the way, so it just keeps repeating over and over and over again. So those 5 notes are going to make up a chord as the loops progress. And I'll show you the notes I'm using here. It's the root, the octave, the fifth, the upper third, and the ninth. Alright, okay, so I'm going to run that through the delay pedal. Oops. Okay, so what you heard there was you could hear the picking over and over again, that percussive pick sound, which we don't really want. We want this thing to just sound like we just want to hear the chord. We don't want to hear all that picking in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the volume pedal to swell the notes into the loop after I've picked the notes. So you're not going to hear the picking sound. All that's going to be left is just the note itself. So now I'll show you how I do that. And we'll do it one more time just to give it some more depth. And there you have it. Okay, so we have the chord recorded onto this first track, and we're basically going to repeat the process all over again a second time on a second track, and we're going to pan that hard left and hard right to give it a nice stereo depth to it, and we're going to repeat that whole process 3 more times, once for each chord for the 4 chords that are in this song. And incidentally, the first chord is the only one I did using harmonics. The rest of them were just using regular notes, but the idea is still the same. I still did it by swelling the volume pedal and holding the delay on infinite. So let me show you what it sounds like. You can also mix the chords.